This piece is called How to Make a Poem Cry. I wrote it based off of the racial issues I faced in my life and the ones I see around the world. It's kind of using the common narrative and the perspective of what it feels like just in a different setting. Like I said, poetry is different perspectives. When you use comparison and nobody else would relate to that specific moment, it can shock people, but it just kind of shakes the soul in a different way. So this is what I call How to Make a Poem Cry. How to make a poem cry. Step 1, conceive the poem. Give it life, give it purpose, give it a name. Step 2, pour print into its skin, cover blank canvas with roots spilling ink, feed it ideas, feed it influence. Shield the poem from the earth, for the poem is not ready for global apathy. Step 3, let the poem go. Release the poem into a world that only wants to see its ink bleed. See, I've finally forgiven my parents for underpreparing me to live this life as a Black poem. They gave me all the love I needed, nurtured and filled the soul with the home. Still, I walked out of the house dressed in sentiment, cloaked in unconditional, walked back inside, dragging behind me only the weight of a question: why am I different? See, my friends learned everything about me through history books first. Neglecting the print across my skin, if they would only read my pages, they would discover forgiveness in the form of flesh. I'll never miss the years of being the only Black poem sitting in a classroom. You see, MLK Day comes around. All of a sudden, they paid attention to this embodiment of misplaced. Later, they found value inside this poem. Monetary value inside this coin. Token Black friend, token Black skin, merely existing to fulfill you a function. Kids auctioning off my Black knowledge to the highest bidder. We watch it all over. A poetic plagiarism. The body of these paragraphs serving as tickets to the gates of culture. We are still left bleeding within its walls. I bleed history. I bleed ink, and somehow these tears fall differently. Quietly. A snap of a twig in the Amazon. My tears fall as silent as a Black poem hitting pavement, yet I can hear them. Every father, every mother, every child, every poem, every me falling. And I always have this dream where I fall. The end greets me as an old family friend. I wake praying I don't have a prophetic power, or rather, this magic 8-ball mind is too shattered, traumatized from the same video, online, on the news, on a screen apparently too small to see. Headline reads, shot on sight, on the ground, unarmed, uncompliant, as if a noose leaves any room to breathe. Paper skin falls too light for others to hear. I sleep thankful a bullet hasn't introduced this ink to concrete. At least for now. I could never blame my parents for giving me this life as a Black poem. I just grow so weary of ink drops and teardrops falling without a sound. And as I cry, I fear my print is becoming less visible for others to read.